we are going to create lines. I opened up the simple file called create lines, and from here you can see that we have 5 lines to create. They're actually very simple. We're going to use the line command right here, create lined endpoint. Okay, so we click on lined endpoint, and then it says the first thing it says is specify the first endpoint. Well, I'm going to start with this first line, this polar line, and we'll start by clicking on the origin, and I'm just going to come out here at a random angle, sort of like the other one here. Okay, you can see they're not quite the same, but on the ribbon bar here we can see the length, and we want it to be 3 inches, so I'll type a 3 there, and then we need to put the angle in. Now it gives us 2 angles. One angle goes from the from the 0 counterclockwise, it goes in the positive direction all the way around to 335 degrees. So a full circle is 360 degrees. We could also go negative 25. So if I type in 335, okay, it's now at the right angle, the right length. Now it would be the same thing if I typed in negative 25. See, it didn't change. So now I hit apply, and when I hit apply, it keeps us in the line command. If I hit OK, it ends the command. So now let's go ahead and draw, say, this vertical line here. So I click the line command. Now to make a vertical line, a perfectly vertical, I can just click on this magic button that says vertical. Alright, so now I can go in the start direction. The length of this line doesn't matter. The main importance is that it's 1 inch away. And you can see no matter where I move the mouse, it's still a vertical line. So click. And now right here it gives you the length again, but we don't care about the length. But over here it gives you the x coordinate, which is right here. This is the distance from the y-axis. And we know we want it to be 1 inch. And there it is. I'll hit apply to stay in the command. And now let's draw a horizontal line somewhere out here. There we go. Now it wants to have the distance from the x-axis. The distance in y would be 1.5, but we're going away from the x-axis. So we can type 1.5. Alright, so now that looks right too. I'll hit apply. Next we need to create these 2 lines. We get coordinates of one of the lines. So I'm going to come up here in the coordinate area and type in the coordinates for it. So the first x, I'm going to start down here in the lower left corner, is 2.5 inches. But I know it's negative 2.5 because we are going in the negative direction. And the y on that would be 1.75 or negative 1.75. And z is 0, so I'll just hit enter again. And so now we have a point. Uh-oh, I still have the horizontal turned on. Let's go turn it off. Perfect. Now I can go type in the coordinates for the second point, which is negative 1.25 and negative 0.5. So negative 1.25, enter, negative 0.5, enter. And we're on Z0, so enter again. Alright, there's our line. And it matches this one. And I'll hit apply. And then OK to end the line command. Now the easiest way to move this line over a ½ inch so that we have a parallel is to simply come up here, go Xform offset. And right there we can say, okay, how far? 0.5. Leave this box open. Click on your line and then click the direction you want it to go. Look at that. Over a ½ inch. And say OK. Alright, so now we've created our lines. Okay, I'm going to show you how to create the same line using the create line parallel command. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'll hit escape to get out of that. I'm going to click on the line I just created, delete it. Now I'm going to come up here to create the line, create a line parallel. and it says select a line. Well, that's pretty easy. I want that line. Now I want to give it the distance here, which is 0.5, and now it says indicate the direction. There we go. Say OK, apply, and now we offset it using the create line parallel. So you can use offset or parallel. That's it with create lines.